Komodo dragons, the largest, venomous, and most dangerous lizard in the world. The Komodo dragon, also known as the Komodo monitor, is a member of the monitor lizard family Varanidae. Their scientific name is Varanus komodoensis. Komodo dragons are a mysterious, fascinating wildlife species. Their name itself draws a large amount of attention. But there is much more to these animals than just the name. 1. Komodo dragons are not dragons. Komodo dragons are in fact lizards, and they are by far the largest lizards on Earth. These lizards can grow up to 10 feet long, 3 meters, approximately the length of a small car. They're heavy too. They can weigh up to 154 pounds on average, but have been weighed up to 135 kilograms, which is approximately the same weight as a panda bear. 2. Komodo dragons are venomous. Komodo dragons are known for their notorious, venomous hunting strikes. It used to be believed that these lizards had various strains of bacteria in their saliva that killed prey, but this theory was discredited by the University of Queensland, and it is now believed that they secrete venom proteins similar to that of venomous snakes. Komodo dragons kill using a 1-2 punch of sharp teeth and a venomous bite. Scientists have confirmed for the first time. The team found that the dragon's venom rapidly decreases blood pressure and expedites blood loss. The venom stops the victim's blood from clotting, so it sends a victim into shock, rendering it too weak to fight and eventually bleeds to death. Apart from their ripping teeth, Komodos also have a unique technique in biting and ripping their victim's flesh off. 3. Does Komodo dragon have teeth? Komodo dragons have 60 razor-sharp teeth up to 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters long. Lost or damaged teeth are constantly replaced. Their teeth allow dragons to tear off large chunks of flesh which they swallow whole. Their sharp claws are used to attack and hold prey. These lizards were said to have extremely dirty saliva that could poison the blood within a few hours with the help of their teeth. However, the Komodo's venom glands are discovered to be oozing with toxins, not bacteria, that are capable of speeding up the bleeding of wounds and preventing it from clotting. This is why most of Komodo's victims die of blood loss. 4. They live on their own island. Komodo dragons are only present on 5 Indonesian islands, and in no other country in the world. 4 of these islands make up what is known as Komodo National Park, and the 5th island is that of Flores. The main island that is home to the largest amount of Komodo dragons in the world is named after these lizards. It is so named Komodo Island. 5. Komodo dragons may have originated in Australia, according to various research publications, including that of the prestigious Smithsonian Magazine. There is new fossil evidence that suggests the Komodo dragon originated in Australia. Numerous fossils were unearthed by a team of international scientists in eastern Australia, dating back from 300,000 years ago to roughly 4 million years ago, that are identical to current-day Komodo dragons. 6. They have an excellent sense of smell. As with most reptiles, the Komodo dragons use their forked tongues instead of noses to smell. Their tongues are yellow and forked. They can detect a rotting prey from 2.5 miles 4 kilometers away. Their sense of hearing and sight, however, is less than impressive. 7. Their tails are as long as their bodies. Komodo dragons can reach the length of a small car, and their tail plays a large role in this length. Not only is their tail as long as the rest of their body, but their tails are strong enough to take down a deer. They have strong and agile necks and sturdy limbs. Komodo dragons will swing their tail back and forth as a scare tactic, but will also do this when they are scared themselves. 8. Komodo dragons are carnivores. These giant lizards are ruthless carnivores. Being such aggressive meat eaters, they will eat any meat, from large deer to even humans and water buffalo. They certainly have the strength and venom to do so. An interesting fact is that sometimes they eat each other. The larger of the lizards, of course, will eat the younger and smaller. In addition to eating any meat, these giant lizards can eat nearly their entire body weight in just one sitting. 9. What kind of speed does a Komodo dragon run at? Komodo dragons can briefly run at speeds of up to 13 miles per hour, 20 kilometers per hour. When threatened, they can throw up the contents of their stomachs to lessen their weight in order to flee. 10. Komodo dragons can swim. As if these reptiles weren't well enough adapted with their large bodies, strong tails, and venom, they can also swim. Komodos have been spotted as far as miles off the shore of the 5 islands they reside on, just swimming along like Dory. They can swim between the 5 islands with ease. As if this were not enough, Komodo dragons can also run as fast as 12 miles per hour, 19 kilometers per hour. 11. There is more to learn. These dragons have only been the focus of research for the past century or so, even though their fossils date back to nearly 4 million years ago. As previously mentioned, it was debated until recently whether or not they produce venom proteins, or simply carry a lethal amount of bacteria. If something as simple as this fact was only recently credited, who knows what else there is to learn about this fascinating species. 12. They are a vulnerable species. The Komodo dragon is only found on 5 islands in Indonesia, therefore making its population quite small in relation to other reptiles. Moreover, the lack of egg-laying females, habitat destruction, and human poaching has threatened the existing species population. Komodo National Park is a very common tourist destination in Indonesia, and there have been reports of poachers illegally taking the lizards from the park. 13. What is the bite force of a Komodo dragon? The team's computer modeling of the Komodo bite suggests a relatively weak bite, a maximum bite force of only 500 to 600 psi, or 39 newtons, which is weak compared to an Australian saltwater crocodile of the same size that can generate a bite force of 252 newtons, 3,700 psi. But the powerful neck and razor-sharp teeth are ideal for a slashing attack. Studies say that a Komodo's venom can kill an adult human within hours. Apart from that, the Komodo dragon's bite itself can leave deep wounds that can cause excruciating pain. Because of the recorded fatalities, the Komodo dragon has been a fearsome reptile in Indonesia, inducing terror in its natives. Yet, experts claim that Komodo attacks are still rare. For decades, scientists believed in the myth that Komodo dragons were not venomous, and instead killed with their saliva filled with bacteria. However, in 2009, Brian Fry and his colleagues proved that Komodo dragons possess venom glands loaded with toxins and therefore use the venom to kill their victims. The Komodo dragon's venom glands are located between their teeth and are designed to exaggerate the blood loss and shock-inducing mechanical damage caused by the bite. 14. Komodo dragon human attacks. Although rare, Komodo attacks on humans have been reported. Unlike most lizard species, Komodo dragons are aggressive and may track even when unprovoked. Some Komodo dragon attacks have left villagers with deep bite wounds, and some others dead, both in captivity and in the wild. The Komodo National Park has gathered 24 reported attacks from 1974 to 2012. Unfortunately, 5 of these attacks are fatal. The fatal attacks include the death of an 8-year-old boy on Komodo Island in 2007 after being attacked by a giant lizard. The boy succumbed to his injuries and massive bleeding. In 2009, on the other hand, a 31-year-old man gathering sugar apples on Komodo Island fell from a tree. He fell on 2 Komodo dragons, which ravaged him. The victim was reported to have bites on his hands, legs, neck, and all over his body. The man died shortly after the attack. Some other reports of Komodo attacks have left individuals gravely injured. That will be all about Komodo dragons. If you're itching to learn more, visit the links in the description below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.